right.
Yeah. This ain't no handouts. No shortcuts. No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman.
No middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
Middleman. Middleman.
No middleman.
Middleman. Middleman. Middleman.
No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flex. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect. No middleman, I move with intent. Boss moves only, every dollar was spent. No favors, no deals, no rent. Built from the ground, now the whole game bent. Started with a vision, had to cut the distractions. No handshake, just results and reactions. They was talking plays, I was making it happen. Turn losses to losses, then flipped it to passion.
Disclaimer. This broadcast is intended for commentary, discussion, and entertainment purposes only. All topics and statements are based on publicly available information, including news reports, social media content, and third-party sources, which may include allegations or unverified claims. The views expressed are opinions and should not be interpreted as confirmed facts. This content is not intended to harm, defame, misrepresent any individual, organization, or entity. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. No filters. No middleman.
Just truth.
Souls. Soft rain. Welcome to the no middleman. Where the pain turn purpose and the truth still stands. Soft rain bring peace with a beautiful hand. Why plug in wisdom like an old school man? And souls hold a room like a therapist can. Breaking down the pressure that they never understand. Yeah, we talking life while the whole world pretend. Oh, no middleman. No middleman. Yeah. Late nights, hard talks, healing through the sound. Everybody got opinions till the real ones around. So speaking deep, why the culture breaking down? Turn trauma into lessons every time he in town. He the platform therapist, giving people clarity, talking pain, growth, purpose, and accountability. Soft rain, smooth with the energy, peace and love, but she still bring intensity. Hottest news with elegance and symmetry. She calms storms while exposing all the industry. Welcome to the no middleman, where the pain turn purpose and the truth still stands. Soft rain bring peace with a beautiful hand.
Welcome everyone to a marvelous Monday with the No Middleman team. You already see who it is. It's myself, Souls of Thought. We have the First Lady, Soft Rain, and the one and only your favorite uncle from Uncle Plug TV. You guys, we have a great show in store for y'all tonight. We have listened to the critics. We have listened to the analytics. We're getting right to the sauce now. We're not going to be taking time. We're getting right to the subjects. So we appreciate everybody who's tapping in on the No Middleman tonight on this marvelous Monday. As y'all can see by the thumbnail, today we're going to be talking about pride. And tonight's middle ground is going to be pride. Tonight we're going to be tackling pride from all different forms, from pride that we know in the community, from pride we know for people stepping down, putting their pride to the side. We're going to take it from a whole nother level. But the middle ground tonight is we're going to be tackling pride. And there's no other way to start it other than starting with the open topic of Cam Newton and Saucy Santana.
And you gotta like build a rapport with it. Then it know I got like a little. He got like a man voice. He sound good too.
You
So,
didn't
like,
go to the woman voice?
Oh, no. It's a man. Ain't nothing like a man.
Okay. Now somebody will ask this question and say, Cam, why had this conversation? I would say let's normalize uncomfortable conversation. I'm an openly straight man sitting with an openly gay man, and there's no issues. We're going to talk about it. We're going to bring certain things to the round table and the discussion, and we're going to get a better understanding. And I think the people need to know that and understand that. Ain't no beating around the bush. It's walking through the bush or pulling that bush up at its root. Throwing it away. You feel what I'm saying? Before anything, I want to start by saying Happy Pride Month because it is,
And I don't need to come around and see if he gay or not, because if he is, now you mad at me because me and him go together. And I didn't sign up for that. He was for you, now I'm getting the bags. Now you mad at me. Me and you done fell out. Girl, I didn't ask to come here, and I didn't come to investigate nothing. He keep looking at me every time I walk to the bathroom. I didn't ask for that. I didn't know nothing about. I ain't here for that. Don't ask me shit.
Are there cues to identify down low activity?
No, because you got the gayest niggas that's really straight.
Explain.
Like, I done met some niggas that's like, everybody is swearing down like, oh, he got like, girl, that's really my partner. He really not. He just, some niggas just regular. Some niggas just comfortable. Like, it's not that. Like, somebody could watch an interview and be like, oh, bitch, you was up there. You was too cool with Santana, bitch. You was just with the shit. You was laughing. All that, bitch. He probably something. And me sit here and smash, I'm like, nah, bro, cool. Like, he's great. Like,
because I was going to ask this question.
What?
You think I'm gay?
No.
Oh.
Even with your little bow tie and all that, and your legs crossed, you know, your little bodysuit on, you don't get me gay. You get me, you just a nigga. You cool, like, you just weird. Like, you your own, what's the name, you know? I can't say weird. I'm used to like hood niggas, like, you know what I'm saying, bitch, a Nike Tech, you know, that ski mask and all that. But I don't think because you don't got that on that you ain't you don't get me gay.
I'm eclectic.
You know? But sometimes niggas don't get you gay and they'll gay you. Cause I done had some of them too. Next question, Tamika.
We in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, yes, home of the game.
You feel like, but Pete though. But Pete, I have to ask the questions that it's like, bro, I want to normalize conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, being in Atlanta, and I hear it all the time. Bro, you from Atlanta, bro? It's a bunch of them around there.
Mm-hmm.
What are the things that you be like, oh yeah, buddy, got a wife, got all that, but he really like, boom, boom, boom. What's the glaring obvious that you've?
What's the glaring obvious? I think for me, like, I gotta experience a nigga a little bit to be like, oh, okay, he probably with the shits. But me, I'm not in the straight dude, so I really don't pay their ass no attention. My friends around me will probably be like, you don't see he keep looking at you? You don't see he keep staring at you? You don't see he keep da-da-da-da-da? Now, like, for me, I don't know. So if I tell, they gonna stop.
You said you don't date straight men, but E.J. Johnson, Magic Johnson's son, got slack for saying he exclusively dates straight men. Is that even possible?
Exclusively date straight men, like, as in what?
That's who he goes after. That's who he's attracted to.
I mean, it could be maybe. Let me break it down. So, you know, like, in our community, there is a big stigma of no fats, no femmes. So,
facts,
no fats. So if you're a fat boy or you're a feminine gay boy, our culture kind of LGBT kind of push you like to the side. Mm-hmm. For me, that just wasn't nothing that I wanted to deal with.
So, welcome in everyone who is here. We opened up with the first segment tonight with Cam Newton seeking masculinity validation from Saucy Santana. I want to know how y'all feel about this conversation. And also for those who are just coming in, the middle ground tonight was us tackling pride, the word pride from all different angles tonight. So that's what you're going to see. And we started off with the one and only pride. So before I pass this on to my two great teammates, I want to say Souls was right again. Souls was right again. Souls was right again. Me and my fellow 1181 pressure play partner had a heated debate about Caleb Williams and his nails. And I literally brought up Cam Newton in the conversation and literally stated that they are putting small experiments right in front of us every day. So as y'all seen on the opening clip, Cam Newton and Cam Newton is celebrating Pride Month. And this is the way he's doing it. Hey, wrenches, I need y'all on y'all job tonight. We got people putting stuff in the chat. I need y'all to be on your jobs tonight. We in the algorithm, y'all. So I need y'all to be on deck. I want to hear what y'all got to say. I thought it was very unique as a man to sit and have a conversation. I don't care about him having the conversation with Saucy Santana. I didn't understand why you needed to ask that question about your masculinity. You already stated to everybody you're not this way years ago. Why did you need someone like him to validate your masculinity? So the floor is yours, man.
I know she gonna tell me to go first. I know she gonna tell me to go first. I guess it was just a natural question. I think for those out there that may assume, that may assume that he may be, it's something to have a gay man who has a gaydar to ask him if he's gay. Do I come off as gay? No. She say you weird.
I agree with Penny though. Why does he need validation? If he was so confident in his manhood, why does he need validation? Do I give
everything? Everything's content, right? Right. Everything's content, boo boo. Everything content. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just to silence the critics. It's funny to me, though. I swear it's funny to me, man. It's funny to me because it's such a big rabbit hole. So, it's a big rabbit hole that we can go down. And I was touching on it. It's a big rabbit hole. Everybody want to know about the effects. No one wants to know about the cause. And there's a cause there somewhere. There's a cause there somewhere, brother. Yeah.
So the question, no, because the question I pose is because y'all, to me, y'all conversation goes off how you woke up that day. So I'm trying to get a balance on where does Plug stand with this conversation, because like literally, we were in a passionate debate about Caleb Williams and nails on 1181, and this was the first person I thought about when I thought about the small experiments, because that is one of the causes, right? You look at the small experiments that they put in front of us every day, because once we start to grow an attachment to something or someone, we tend to pick up habits that those people have, right? So then I'm thinking about the conversation from a sociology standpoint or a mindset standpoint. Okay, you went from asking the question about, do you think I'm gay, Cam Newton, to now asking, why do you think EJ Johnson only dates straight men? Like, there's a lot of confusion for young men. Cam is confusing young men at this point who is watching this content, because two things can't be true here. There's no such thing as a straight man if he's dating EJ Johnson. And then you're also seeking validation from this person. Like, so I'm trying to get I'm trying to, as men, this is something, he said, wait, what did I miss? Hey, you gotta go back, go catch it real quick. So like, I really want to hear, like, what do you think? Because we can't say it's just content, because this content can be put into the wrong hands of a young man, just like you said that Madden cover could be put into the wrong hands of a young man. So we got things. How is it two different things?
Two different things.
Go ahead, explain.
That's some content that that's going to go and it's going to pass. But that Madden cover is going to sit there on that console every day.
Okay, so we had this conversation. I pulled
Yeah,
up
we
the
did.
stat. No, I pulled up the stat. We pulled up the stats, right? So Madden sells upward to 400.
4.8
Was it
million
4
copies.
point some million?
It's 4.5 million copies.
Saucy Santana and Cam Newton interview is almost at 1 million people.
Mm-hmm.
Content is content. Media is media, whether it's digital or paper in your hand. Media is media. So it's not any, to me, it's not any different. Whether it's on a magazine or you're videotaping, media is media.
You
Whether
also have to
it's
see how
paper
that media
or video.
grabs your attention. It's how that media grabs your attention. That media, what they was discussing, is going to hit and pass because they attention span is like this. Boom, they got hit, gonna hit, boom. Some of them guys don't. It's gonna be some young men that don't even like him, like Saucy Santana. They probably like Cam, but most people go on because of who he's interviewing. So they'll probably hit him and be like, and go past that. Or if they do catch it, they're gonna catch that part. It's gonna go, and it's gonna pass. That Madden cover is gonna sit there on that console, sit there on that whatever. Wherever they place that cover at, it's going to be there, sitting in their view constantly. Whether the TV is off
This
or
won't come up in
on,
their algorithm plug. It won't come up in their algorithm.
yep, it's going to hit the algorithm, and their attention span is going to go pop and pop because that was a swift conversation. And most of the youngins, it's something that's attractive to them that's going to stick. And him being the type of quarterback that he is, light skin, good hair. Now he comes on with the nails painted. That's going to be something eye-popping, eye-catching to them. This conversation,
I have to disagree. It's gonna always, just like that magazine, gonna always be there. This content gonna always be there unless somebody go in and physically delete it. We produce the magazines every day. We produce a media every day. Everything is at our fingertips. That magazine is just like this video. It's at somebody's fingertip. You could see it online everywhere. You can see this interview with Cam everywhere. It's out for the masses, regardless of how it passes, and it's gonna always be there. So I have to disagree with you on that. But I believe the impact is the same.
So I just pulled up the stats, right? Because we got to have numbers. So Saucy Santana has about 4.9 million followers on TikTok and about 139 million total likes on the platform. So there's probably half of that could be Cam Newton's, right? People who are straight, who just like what he puts out on TikTok. So the same amount of people that are going to see a Madden cover that's only going to sit out for a season because there's going to be a new Madden cover next year. You're going to have this that's on YouTube forever. You can't delete it. Some people already downloaded the content. And this person has 4.9 million followers on TikTok. And we don't think this is going to possibly influence or dilute the youth. Like I'm just trying to understand the conversation. Like we all can be right and wrong. I just want to understand where everybody's staying. I know where Rain's staying, but I'm trying to see how do you feel like it's just gonna go over the top of people's head, even though it might be like the snap of a the algorithm and things of that nature. But like these people have followings. You know what I mean? I guarantee you that 700,000 K who watched it probably was 700,000 of his fans.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
When I think of the young men, we think about the youth because we are still focusing on the youth, correct?
Yeah.
Or we thinking about men in general. We think about the youth and the youth that do follow Cam Newton. It's going to be certain individuals, like most of the people that he does interview are our age bracket, our that's what we would watch. When I think about the youth, none of the youth is thinking about Saucy Santana. Just like when I think about the age bracket of who's going to have that Madden cover in their living room, even the ones that they're gonna be like, man, I don't even want to see that. They're gonna toss it over to the side or probably toss it in the trash after they get they disc out of it and do whatever they do because they don't want to see that. You know what I mean? But at the ones that do have it sitting up, that age bracket is totally different from someone who knows about a Saucy Santana. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion of who's going to care. But even when I think about that brief conversation, to me and the youth, that's gonna blow by. Because the ones they either into Saucy Santana or they're not. But that Madden cover, totally different.
4.9 million are into Saucy Santana. The people who follow Young Miami and the City Girls and Carisha, all that, they link neck and neck with each other. They got music together. The influence is there. The impact
majority
is
of their
there.
probably the majority of their audience is probably female and probably homosexual males. Mm-hmm. That's their audience, and that is a large audience. But when I think of the ones he may be referring to as watching Cam Newton, who's a fan of Cam Newton and football and this and that and the third, I don't think that's going to have that much of an impact as that cover would. Mm-hmm. The images of that cover screams louder because it's more important to them because it's a video game. And that's what kids do. That's what young men do. They play video games. But that interview, that will hit and pass. That cover will last until next season. And we still counting down as grown men until when the season starts. All right. Which is 89 days.
All right. What's up, Rude Awakening? Welcome in, everybody. Yeah. Okay. And that's what makes No Middleman so interesting, man. It's three people with three different opinions. Today, me and Rain are agreeing, but I think it's what makes the show, right? Because everything can be true. Two things can be true. I do agree with Classic here. It's just more confusion. I think that's the ultimate thing that we're saying here, but everybody view it differently. Penny said the problem is that you have homes without structure and children being raised off of YouTube. That now takes the influence of Cam as support for the agenda, football included. Thank you, Penny. Thank you. He said we asked for DEI. It's the DEI we didn't want. What's up, BG? That's true. That's true. I don't know. Like my biggest thing again for me for souls, and this is why I'm starting my other channel, is because I'm just trying to understand. Some days things are okay, and then some days we'll crash out about something that's very minute. And like these things to me are very, very prevalent in today's society. I mean, we even got people like Michelle Obama telling us that Dwayne Wade's son is the voice for teen girls. Like there's a lot of confusion in the world. But if you guys think it's not, because y'all think it's because it's Saucy Santana, the dude is very well known. He was well known before he came out with his first album and everything. He's very, very popular in the world of music and these younger kids. But each their own, man. Each their own. That is the first middle ground of pride. I thought it was very interesting for Cam to come out directly and say they were supporting it. I think that is something that is even bigger because we have been talking about this even on 1181 about just the incremental experiments, and for him to kind of ease that on in there. And then we can't let Shay Shay go unwarranted either. Shay Shay he just chose a female figure. Like it wasn't like he chose Young M.A. They all chose some form of somebody in the community this month so far. So hope everybody's paying attention. I know we like to overlook people because we like them, and it's hard to hold people accountable that we like. but Cam has to do better, big dog. You got to do better, in my opinion. Your influence is getting so much bigger. Like, it's getting bigger by the second. Richard said, I don't know how women don't feel disrespect. I was going to talk about that, Richard, but I'll probably say that more for our same souls, different same soul, different roots. Because it was crazy. It was crazy. He was even talking about how women need to trick on men. It was a lot there. It was a lot.
It was a lot in that whole interview.
it was a lot there. Michelle Obama would have been a better president than. All right, Rude away. We ain't starting with you today. I know you be trolling over there. Sal, what he said, Sally's line. Oh, what's that? Saucy linebackers and running backs now. Class said, I'm not a two each their own person. Only when it doesn't impact my life. They are super in the way. They put themselves in the way at every turn. He said, I don't understand why these folks can't chase rear end quietly and off the side. It don't matter the plug, Classic. They can chase it online. It's only going to be a clip of the 12. You won't even know about it tomorrow.
I'll put my name in that. I'll put my name in that. Hey, strike that from the record, please.
He said they infiltrated every way of the marketing and media. No, they ain't, man. It's just a clip of the algorithm, man. Nobody won't ever hear about this again. You know what I mean? RSC Discord, appreciate you. And that will be the end of segment 1. We will be bringing you guys next the Radar with Rain.
Yeah. You're not rocking with the realest podcast in the room. No middleman. Souls. Soft rain, Uncle Plug, let's go. No middleman.
So as we always do here, man, appreciate everybody being patient with the new format, man. It's been bringing great opportunities. So we're going to be tuning in now and bringing in the one and only Radar with Rain.
Soft rain got Alabama grace all in the spirit. Yeah. Georgia roots in the soul every time you hear it. Yeah.
All right, everybody, welcome back to On the Radar with Rain, where we break down stories making noise across culture, news, and the internet. And tonight, I'm going to be stepping into a conversation that's generating a lot of debate across the country. And before I begin, I got to be clear. Tonight's question is not whether people should be allowed to love who they love, because in America, adults have that freedom. The question is something different. Where is the acceptance and expectation? Where's the line between those, between coexistence and conformity, and who gets to decide? So there's a new controversy unfolding in Utah and several other states. But Governor Spencer Cox officially declared June as Fidelity Month. And according to that governor, the observance is intended to encourage a recommitment to faith, family, and country. Supporters say it's a positive message about commitment, responsibility, and strong families. Critics say the timing is impossible to ignore because June is also recognized nationally as Pride Month. So some believe the declaration is simply promoting traditional values. Others see it as a response to the LGBTQ visibility and Pride celebrations. You can go ahead and roll the clip.
Governor Cox officially declaring June Fidelity Month here in Utah, saying it's fitting to observe 1 month each year to rededicate the United States to its core values.
But the declaration was met with some backlash today, with many questioning why June, which also serves as Pride Month for the LGBTQ community.
Liv Kelleher joins us from the Utah State Capitol tonight. So how are people reacting?
Well, Heidi, I spoke to dozens of people today, most of whom do not want to go on camera. But some people do believe that celebrating family values is a good thing, while others question the timing. The governor defines fidelity as a dedication to faith, family, and country.
I have no problem with any of the principles that are being acknowledged or celebrated by that proclamation. It's the optics and the timing that just I can't get okay with.
State Senator Jen Plum said June is widely celebrated as Pride Month, and she views this declaration as an attempt to replace that.
I really do think that when you were speaking of those things, those are perfect July that would fit right in with the celebrations that we're already having with July 4th and with our coming up of our 250th anniversary celebrations.
I reached out to the governor's office to ask if he considered the optics of doing this during Pride Month. I also reached out to the Senate Majority Caucus for comment, but did not hear back. Utah joins several other states that have issued June proclamations recognizing Nuclear Family Month, Strong Families Month, Fidelity Month, or Month for Life. Several LGBTQ organizations across the state have pushed back, including Pride of Southern Utah Executive Director Cole Rasmussen.
It does, again, feels like putting blame on a small minority of people as the ones being declared, the ones who must be driving our country away from patriotism, faith, morality, family.
Senator Mike Lee first endorsed Fidelity Month in 2025, saying that this recognizes, quote, the national strife resulting from declining traditional values, and that loving families and faithful marriages must be a guiding star for our society.
Now, again, I spoke with dozens of people across Salt Lake, many of whom were first hearing this from me. There was a variety of opinions, but my main takeaway was people are nervous to talk about it and are concerned that this declaration could sow more division.
Yeah, so I did want to talk about the word fidelity, because I think a lot of people hear that word and immediately think about marriage or cheating, but fidelity is actually broader than that. It means faithfulness, it means loyalty, commitment, it means staying true to something. For some people, that's staying faithful to a spouse, others staying committed to family. It's loyalty to faith, principles, community, and country. So on the surface, most people would probably agree that fidelity isn't such a controversial idea. The controversy is coming along with the timing, of course. For me personally, I've always believed adults have the right to live their lives however they choose. You love who you love. That's your life. That's your decision. But at the same time, I've never hidden the fact that I have my own beliefs about marriage, faith, and family. I don't think having those beliefs automatically means I don't like somebody else. I think one of the biggest problems we're facing right now is that we've started treating disagreement and disrespect as if they're the same thing, and they're not. I can respect your right to live differently than I do without personally agreeing with every choice you make. So I would hope that some respect will come and be extended in return. So how do y'all feel about them maybe changing the name of Pride Month to be more inclusive with families and promoting traditional family values without it being like an attack on somebody else?
I think that's the issue anyway, though. I think the whole issue is that we have to now justify reasoning behind everything. Like even implementing these things, like this Friday, right? This Friday is Juneteenth. You know what I mean? Like everybody's just adding on to things to make everybody feel like they're a part of something. But at the end of the day, why were holidays created? What is the purpose behind them at the end of the day? And we already know life isn't fair, right? We have seen that played out last week. We done seen it played like for me, I get confused. Like, why does fairness fall? To me, fairness only comes into play when they need to silence us, to be honest with you. Like this, I mean, this month that they're celebrating, I mean, it's for Pride, but it's also for like who makes up majority of the Pride. Like, our numbers have gone up in the Pride community. African Americans have gone up in number. So, and then when you think about everybody who likes to push the narrative of history and all these type of things, I think we're falling right into the hands. I think we're falling right into it. Yeah. So,
what you got, Plug? You got anything?
Overall, everybody's being conditioned to go in a direction that whatever your mental is shifting you to, it's all out there for you. It's all out there. It's already out there. It's already out there. So you either agree or disagree, go for it or don't go for it. Let it go over your head or let it hit you in the chest.
All right, y'all. If y'all are taking it, wait, did I miss something?
You like
did,
that.
but it's okay.
You
It's
like
okay.
that. You like you like that. You like
I'm gonna have to catch that on the rewind.
Yeah. I thought he was going to say something else, but
nah. You like that. You like
he said they are attacking the kids. Unc said don't put it on him, man. He ain't gonna take the badge today. He ain't taking it.
They are. I know, no. I say because we was just talking about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's these things that we bring up. You know, it's either going to go. It's so many other things. It's so many other things, but these things are the ones that do be hitting, bro. Whether we want to talk about the interview or the Madden cover, them things do hit. It's just how do you view it when you view it, how it hits, and how I view how it hits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, but they are hitting, regardless of the fact he said it. They're attacking our kids. Yes, they are gonna hit. How hard?
Marty Ma love the kids.
Marty
Ma love the kids. We gotta play.
When it comes to when it comes to the kids too, the only thing I ask, don't push your narratives on my child. You know, don't push your lifestyle on my child. I mean, I know it's out there for everyone to see, but
it's out there. It's out there.
Yeah, it's out there.
But you gotta be strong. You gotta be strong.
But see, Ray, I don't think they're pushing a narrative. I think they're sowing seeds.
Don't sow a seed. Don't plant nothing over here.
But
that's better.
Yeah, they're planting seeds, right? Like Dwayne Wade has put water and fertilizer and everything on his seed. You see what I mean? Like the seed was planted, and that's why fathers and men come into play, right? Because the seed can be planted, but it takes the person that has to nourish that plant for it to blossom. So that's why I call out everything. Like I understand what Plug is saying about we joking on him, but I understand what Plug is saying about some things hit harder than others. But for souls, for me to keep an even keel line, I have to attack everything.
Yeah. So you more of the there's no degree of sin. That's what you're saying. Like
It's kind of like going to a church, but they won't talk about infidelity, but they'll talk about not paying your tithes. But you got a bunch of single, but you got a bunch of single people in your church every Sunday. But you don't want to talk about that because they pay your tithes. You see what I mean? Like I'm even across the board, and that's what confuses me with people. Because if you're not even across the board, how can I trust that you're even in life? Like if you're not looking at these things on the same playing field, one can't be lesser than the other, right? Like a sin is a sin at the end of the day, right? If that's the way you want to look at it. Like, so I feel like we got to attack everything evenly, so at least you know where souls stand. It ain't. I'm not wavering from that.
But I told you what I told you is I said most of the big things. It's like it's an easy solution for a big thing. Those small things are the ones that get to me because they can become, like he said, whatever he said, little pebbles create landslides. Like those little things. Like I'm cool with if I hit a ticket for 1,100, but that 5 make me want to stop gambling. For real.
Yeah. And not to hold up this. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. No, go ahead. I was gonna close out, but go ahead.
Yeah, not to hold up this segment, but I think about it in this manner, right? Cam Newton has a camp called C1N, where every year he brings in over 2,000 players. He's been doing this for over a decade. So that's about what, 20,000 people, 20,000 kids. So out of that 20,000, y'all don't think it's one young man on the fence of how he feels about himself?
Of course.
So what do you think now? So now what do you think that person just did? Because see, we showing y'all a clip. That's why I tell people go watch the whole interview. Because Saucy Santana starts to talk about his mother's a preacher. Like he starts talking, like there's a lot of things in this interview. Like we overlook because we go off of a clip or a segment that we're doing on No Middleman. But if you don't go in and take out everything that's being said on your own, it's like the Bible again, right? I could tell you a scripture, but if you don't read the verses before and then after it, you're gonna miss the whole concept. That whole interview had a lot of things in there that was negative on so many other parts. Men tricking, Cam going into his old rhetoric of, yeah, every time I get a woman flown out, I crack her. Like it was a lot of stuff within the interview that we are now saying that our youth is gonna see that. So like, where are we? Like, where are we? Like, do we want to just shade over it? But I feel like as men, if we don't hold Newton accountable, we're failing Cam Newton.
But I answer what you just said. When I seen who he was interviewing, I ain't watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like depending on who they're interviewing, I'm not watching. Like I'll watch it if you know what I mean. Like
Plug,
I understand that.
Plug, you are now an influencer. No, I'm serious. Like we're gonna end this segment. We're gonna end the radar. And we're gonna talk about that.
We're gonna talk.
Go ahead, Ray. Do your thing.
All right, y'all. If y'all are catching this on the rewatch, I have some questions for y'all. Make sure y'all drop them in the comments. So, is promoting traditional family values automatically an attack on Pride Month? Can you respect someone's lifestyle without celebrating it? And where do you believe the line is between acceptance and expectation? So make sure y'all drop y'all thoughts in the comments. This is On the Radar with Rain.
Soft Rain got Alabama grace all in the spirit. Yeah. Georgia roots in the soul every time you hear it.
Awesome. So as y'all just heard myself, Plug, and Miss Rain speaking about before we moved on over, my thing is, how can we educate the youth without having full context? Like, because I think those are, it's kind of like they say, if you want to hide something from a person, put it in a book. I feel the new book is YouTube. I was telling Rain about this earlier today. I said, it's crazy the comments I was getting off of a 3-second clip on a short that people will fixate a whole opinion off of a short that's less than 2 minutes, but never go see the whole context to see what you said before and after. And I understand that everybody's not going to watch it, but a lot of things I consume is because I am a father. I look at life differently. Like I need to be able to protect my home at all costs. And if I don't take in the same thing that my daughter or somebody might be taking in, or things they're seeing in life, I can't have the conversation with them. And sometimes I think we're so disconnected to what's going on as adults that we miss the opportunity to have an open conversation. That's my biggest takeaway.
Okay. And before we move, what she said as a mom to a gay child, I feel like it is important to support them and be there for them in life, even if you don't agree with their lifestyle. Understood. Now, I won't celebrate Pride Month, but when I do be around, if I am around your child, I'm gonna treat that child just like a child. I'm gonna treat that child just like, any other child that I'm around, regardless of what their disposition may be, whether they, you know what I mean? You know how I am around your son. I treat that just like any other child. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. But I'm not going to celebrate Pride Month. I'm not going to celebrate Autism Month, but I'm still going to treat that child the same way I treat any other child. The same way.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
He's so stupid. Class said, I'm gonna stay in, man. Hey, Class, you're not looking into the eyes. The eyes is the portal. Cam looked into the portal, Classic. He looked into the portal. Classic. He looked into the portal today, bro. He looked into the portal for about 3 hours. Oh, shout out to Classic, man. Shout out to Classic, man. And y'all know, after Radar with Rain, man, we have something even more important, man. We have the reals. Not saying that sounded so bad because of Radar with Rain. You know what I mean, Ray? All love. So
equally, I see it. You don't love your children.
We now have the real spill with Plug.
real spiel for tonight is pressure. Pressure is one of life's greatest teachers. Everybody says they want success, respect, growth, and elevation, but very few people want the pressure that comes with it. The truth is, pressure reveals who you really are. When everything is going in your way, anybody can look confident. Anybody can smile when the money is flowing and the relationships are good and the opportunities are knocking. But what happens when the bills pile up? What happens when people stop believing in you? What happens when you're carrying responsibility that no one else sees? That's pressure. Pressure doesn't build character as much as it reveals character. It exposes your habits, your discipline, your faith, and your mindset. Some people crack under pressure because they've been relying on comfort. Others rise because they've learned to trust themselves when things get uncomfortable. Diamonds are created under pressure. Steel is forged under pressure. Great leaders are developed under pressure. The key is understanding that pressure is not always punishment. Sometimes pressure is preparation. Life may be squeezing you because it's trying to get something great out of you. So when pressure shows up, don't immediately ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? Because same pressure that breaks one person can build another. Choose wisely, act accordingly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was the real spill with plug pressure. Like Rain said, pressure is preparation. Pressure is preparation, man. With that being said, shout out to Plug for that real spill with plug. Again, it was the word of the day was pressure. Y'all make sure y'all take some of those gems with you. But you know, when pressure applies, man, some people act a little bit different. So I'm gonna show you in segment 2 how one person put their pride aside.
Yeah. You're not rocking with the realest podcast in the room. No middleman. Souls. Soft rain. Uncle Plug. Let's go. No middleman.
All right. So in segment number 2, we have Ha Davis over here, who talked about him and his girlfriend swinging. And I think this is a perfect example of a man who somehow put his pride to the side. So here we go.
I don't know if it's true or not, because grew up in a time where there was traditional.
Yeah.
Her and him.
Right.
Somewhere along the line, they were allowed to have a her, and a him.
Yeah.
When did that happen, haha?
What you saying like a throuple?
Yeah.
Which
I'm asking. I mean, because I've been trying to figure it out. How you even broach that subject?
Yeah.
You like, hey, girl, you know I love you, but I was just thinking.
Yeah.
What you thinking, Carlos? Girl, you know what I'm thinking. Shit, man. I love. Hey, it's always gonna be me and you.
Listen,
no matter what happens, it's gonna be us.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. Me and my girl have indulged in that though.
Y'all have it?
We have. I just try to keep me happy. Like we've done those swinging. They call it swinging. Yeah, we did a little swinging.
She agreed to it.
Yeah, we did a little swinging. But
oh Lord,
the thing is, you don't want nobody else doing it to your lady.
That's what I'm saying, though. So what did she say? Well, hey, Carlos.
No, after we got done, she tried to come get the hell off of me. I just seen that man put you. I'm talking about he done turned you away but lose. I didn't leopard with him. You hear me? Cool. Because it was like when you want to have fun. You want to have fun in your life. That was, you know what I mean?
That was a one-time thing, though, right?
Oh, of course. I would never allow that to happen again. I never let it happen again. Because you can't get that image out your head.
No. Yeah. That big old, I mean, what if it was somebody like me?
Yeah.
Sweating. Muscles just everywhere.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
And a full plate.
Yeah. He was doing so good. I said, I know she don't want this after that. I know you don't. It ain't no way you want this after what he just did.
But ain't no way you could be in the same. You got to be in another room and just to put it in your mind, well, I know what he's doing, blah, 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 so forth. So ain't no way you can watch that.
That's all right. You look. I seen it one time.
Come on, man. Oh, back out of it.
Man, I'm talking here with dog walking her. In full control of your old lady.
That man, he had to wrap it around his arm to come up out of there?
Dog walking her.
Come on,
Then they called the police.
What made you?
I thought he was an intruder.
What made? I mean, look, I understand you want to have some fun. Go to the beach or get on a balcony or be in the parking lot at the gym or the grocery store.
Yeah.
But come on,
it was you know, when you live it like you want to have fun sometimes.
I ain't never want to have that kind of fun. I ain't gonna even hold you.
You want to experience things. You're like, you want to see if you can accept it.
No, you already.
My heart still hurt.
Let me ask you this: when you were in high school and you had a girlfriend and you found out that somebody else had slept with her, you know how that felt?
Yes.
So and you didn't see it. Yes. Just the fact that you knew somebody had done told you, got back to you. Yes. So you know how you felt. And you mean to tell me you still and you wanted to watch?
I thought when I became a man, I could accept things differently. You know? Listen, I thought when I became a man, I could accept things differently. Man, I was curled up in the bed for 3 days straight. 3 of them.
What did she say? Did she say, "Ooh, I had me a good time"?
She said, no.
Because you have to leave after that. If she said she had a good time, you got to go.
She said, "Man, I had a time last night." I said, "You said what? You what?" I had me a time last. But you on the phone with her homegirl though? She don't know I'm still in the house. Yeah, I had me a time last night. I say, oh, I set this up. I'm the fool. It won't ever happen again.
So y'all done. So it can't be her and the girl and you. It's just one-on-one now. Y'all playing basketball one-on-one.
Yep. So what goes around comes around.
So gonna stop it there. Rain did sing me. He did do a public apology to his girlfriend after what she felt was embarrassing on Club Shay Shay. So he did put out a public apology if y'all want to go check that out. With that being said, what is y'all thoughts about this? I think this is a great definition of a man who has put his pride to the side, no pun intended, tonight. It was a lot more to this conversation because I don't know. I feel like Shannon skipped over a lot of things he could have asked to see, you know, because from what I have known or heard about swinging events, usually everybody in the room is partaking when you select a room. That's what I seen on Nip Tuck, y'all. I was like 23. Christian Troy on Nip Tuck. When he went into the convention, when you pick a room, that room is normally for everybody in the room.
They do have. I never participated in a swinging event, but they do have. they do have private rooms that you can pick your partner and go to a private room.
But he was with the partner.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do it. You can watch. You can sit and watch. Stories I've been told.
I believe the gentlemen that are being invited and the women that are being invited to such shindigs are there to ruin whatever you have at home, to bring more people on so they can have more swingers. I won't because I can't. For that answer, that question you about to ask me, I won't. Because I can't. I won't indulge because I can't watch nobody thrash my no, I'm the only thrash over here. Ain't nobody thrashing nah.
What is your thoughts about this, Ray? I want to hear from a woman's perspective, right? Because you know, him and his girl agreed to it. But then the next day, you know, I mean, he even admitted that the man dog walked, like dug in her, like Kevin Gates stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and then he even said the next day she was on the phone with her homegirl, impressed by it.
I wouldn't have been telling my homegirl nothing.
I think you missed my question, right?
I'm listening.
I'm just.
How does a woman put herself in this predicament and like, I don't know. Maybe
we're not. I believe after a certain period of time.
You think after a certain period of time? I think he talked her into it.
Yeah, and it's like after a certain period of time, you forget how good that monkey is until somebody show you how good that monkey is, and then you like, hey, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because that's probably the reason why you got with her, because she do have some amazing down there. And then, you know, that made you lock in. So now you locked in and you've been with that good thing for a minute. Now you ain't been appreciating that good monkey. And then somebody show you that, hey, boy, you forgot. You got some good one over here, what? And did you see it happening? I couldn't see it happening. Let me be in the dark. I'll be like Mario Winans, man. I just be in the tub. I don't want to know.
I feel as though he talked her into it because I think that so you be killing me with your facial expressions.
that was just a very
about it.
No, that's a very big assumption though to put on.
Yeah, it is I'm assuming that he did that because I think any woman who is in a committed relationship doesn't necessarily want to indulge in other men. I think most women who are in a committed relationship do not want to indulge in other men.
Even with the after date actions of the woman?
Say it again.
You still have that assumption with the after actions of the woman the next day, though? Like for a man, if a man had to convince you to do this and then the next day, less than 24 hours later, you're bragging about it, that don't sound like something you had. That don't sound like a person you would have to convince.
Now that you put it like that.
No, you can stay on your.
No.
No, I understand that. I understand that
soapbox slippery. That soapbox slippery as hell.
I understand that side too, as well. I mean, he agreed to it, but he should have known.
I believe you. I believe what you said. You said, I don't think real women want to sleep with other men. Real women enjoy sex with their man. Real women do. They
make it enjoyable. It's not.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They like to sleep with their man. So for you to invite her into something that she normally wouldn't do, but she's been suppressed being a good woman all this time, and you giving her a free range to go have some other Johnson, that's exactly what's going to happen.
I believe
it. I believe you.
I don't like to share.
I believe you're one peck at a time kind of girl.
What he didn't say was if he indulged in other women while he was there.
Why we got to get into this battle? Why we got to get into that? Why I got to become what he did himself a disservice already?
Yeah. I invite another woman in the bedroom is two different things than having y'all both go into a room with y'all. And then it might be multiple. It might not just be just one person. Like y'all gonna be there for some time, and you might get, man, you crazy. No, I'm good.
Too deep said that's our girl now. Put them car keys in the bowl.
Put them car keys in the bowl.
He said, but poly relationships just make sense to me. Okay. I ain't gonna dive too deep in that. I ain't gonna dive too deep in your business. In Too Deep said it was a guy competing against
unless you want to share.
That's really what it boils down to. It's can't get your girl to do things you can't do her in front of you competition. Chocolate recall. Okay. We thought it was something he could handle without knowing the details of how you will feel. Okay, we got some intel. Y'all, he did say he was out. Thank you, class.
He was outperformed.
Buddy beat his chick up and gave him double chicken. It's a bad call. Yeah, that's a flag on the play. He definitely looked into her eyes in the portal for sure. He might as well pack the relate. So this is what I want to. So since Rain opened up the assumption box, right?
Boom.
I'm gonna go down. Ego and pride will save you sometime. Miss Washington, you ain't did nothing wrong. So since the box has been open, I have a question. I don't have a question. I have a statement. I think more of this happens again. Because I talked about this with Classic before. I was in his chat. I think a lot of men overreach the women that they get because of their status of celebrity.
Mm.
And to keep them, they must now do things that are outside of their control. And I think that happens more than not. I think sometimes, because you know, like if in your life, if you never had a bad one, right? Somebody that bad, you know what I mean? And you finally get one because your money kind of brought them in. Cam did talk about that too. Sometimes you kind of know where you stand and you kind of start to kind of do some things outside of your character to keep that person happy when you actually should look internally and just let that person go.
That too.
And I think that's what I'm kind of thinking here. I ain't do no deep dive. You know, souls usually go in deep dive. I'll find you a picture of the woman. All I don't want to put her out there like that. He apologized on behalf of her, so I ain't gonna be petty tonight. But I really wonder. I really wonder, like, do men sometimes go outside of themselves to keep a woman that they feel like, man, I got to do everything possible to keep this woman? Just like some women do for men, right? There's women who open up themselves to do things for men because they want.
Yes. Man. Oh, absolutely. Women do that.
Yeah. So
women do that.
She said, Mariel said she could have been convicted, but he put it on her. Convinced. That's that convicted.
No, convinced. Yeah, she changed.
Oh, okay. Okay, y'all know sometimes I mess up a word, but I know that one. Yeah, I know that one. Hey, no pun intended. So he could have convinced, but he put it on her good, and she was ready for the next round. Class said, I told y'all when they cheat, they get overly busted.
But Class said it wasn't really cheating.
No, she was given a ticket, a golden ticket.
And Penny said, box has been open figuratively and literally. That don't really apply to Aha though. His chick is cute, little around the way joint. Okay. I'm assuming that's code for she all right.
No, and he also got
yeah.
She's
not a celebrity. She's just average.
So that means she a 8. That means she a 8, 8, 9. Because you know she ain't a celebrity. She ain't got no injections, all that, you know, altering. You know what I'm saying? She's natural beauty, natural cutie.
And too deep. I think you hitting on something there. Somebody get JJ out of here. We don't want him to have black fatigue. Let's give him time out fatigue. In too deep said and bust her down right in front of you. Yeah. He said taking other poll is always cheating. All right, man. All right. So
pretty much.
I'm baffled because we always talk about content over everything. I'm baffled the things that people will come on TV and talk about.
Oh no!
And Shannon already had the information though. Like he already had it. He ain't like he posed the question like he didn't know. He posed the question because he already had heard through the grapevine. Like I wonder, do people ever question like who Shannon got doing background checks on me?
That too.
The feds.
He be having some deep backgrounds, dog. Like
he got that dude Vlad got. Vlad be having some information. Well, dude be like, damn, how you got that?
And Too Deep says she on OnlyFans.
I can't, man. I don't understand this.
So I don't know, man.
People have some wild sexual fantasies, and they do stuff like that on a regular to be satisfied. You got the Upside Down Pineapple Committee, who regularly swing. You know, you got people that do that. You got couples that do that. As a matter of fact, I think Carnival like banned people from putting upside down pineapples on their cabin doors because it was promoting that throughout the ship. If I'm not mistaken. But I mean, just like people have wild fantasies about different sexual things, period. Food fetishes, toe fetishes. They got they want to be with other people fetishes, or need to be their desires be fulfilled in that way. So
what happened to just a nut?
It's not
what
fulfilled
happened
to them.
I mean, what happened to the nut?
It's
just
not
a
fulfilled
nut.
to them.
The
Classic
nut
said-
just ain't working no more.
Classic said the pineapples are still there. They're still there.
Oh.
I went over a couple cruises and it goes down on the carnival. All
See?
right, all right. So, well, as we spoke about AHA and Davis and some things, there's one person that said love conquers all, man. So we're gonna move on to segment number 3 and talk about how love can conquer all.
Yeah. You're not rocking with the realest podcast in the room. No middleman. Souls. Soft rain. Uncle Plug. Let's go. No middleman.
So on segment 3, Erica Campbell, the Christian lady, the young lady,
Who is she?
came. She's part of the what's her sister name? They're like a gospel singers. Erica Campbell.
Mary.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I knew she was for me.
Yeah, she's gonna be in a movie too about infidelity. That's what she was on Sway in the Morning for. But Erica Campbell said love is built from adversity. So I think AHA is in a good hands because they're just gonna get closer in love. So we're gonna hear what Erica had to say.
My stuff, So yeah, I find this particular topic isn't always brought up in church, especially Black church, right? And from my experience,
not any church, not white church, not Asian
any church, right?
Not Mediterranean, Middle East.
Nobody's talking about
nobody.
And we know it's all happening.
There are some though.
Okay.
I can honestly say the church that I grew up in, when they knew something happened or it came out, somebody would get up, and it wasn't shame. They didn't kick them out of the church. They would ask for forgiveness. They would say, "Give us time while we walk through this season." You know what I mean? We didn't have the tools. Where's the accountability partners? You know what I'm saying? Like if you just throw people away when they make mistakes, you're gonna throw everybody away because the Bible says everybody falls, right? For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. There's nobody perfect. And when you know that, you look at people different. But we make gods out of people. You know what I mean? We make gods out of our parents. We make gods out of our spouses, even our children. They'll never break my heart because they love me too much. But I think love is built for adversity. Love is perfect for when somebody messes up, because that's the only reason I'm gonna stick with you, because I love you. If I don't love you, I'm throwing you away.
Do you think, based on this film, and I don't want to give it all away, but do you think there's sort of maybe like a double standard, Erica, when the woman does the adultery? Because I think we're almost conditioned to hear about men.
Right, and they're the only ones that cheat. So here's the deal. When men cheat, women get real loud. Yeah. When women cheat, men get quiet and they leave. And so you don't have the reason ain't nobody talking about it, because the other side is like, all right, okay, I'm going to go. Where a girl, it's her mission, it's on her page. She talking about it every day. She got t-shirts.
She found the other woman.
It's my brand. Right.
GoFundMe pages.
She going to somebody's house like, girl. And I don't think men go through it that way. They may talk about it to their circle, but they ain't broadcasting. My girl cheated on me. Anybody?
Yeah, my wife.
Pride issues though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a man don't want to have to admit that, damn, my woman found somebody.
If you guys can see, we navigated this perfectly. Pride.
Else, right? And I'd rather just slide out of here
quietly and just find somebody else, build another life.
Yeah, and spite you for doing it.
Right. So the thing is, the conversations that we've been having around this movie is the silent leaks that happen in our marriages and relationships that we don't acknowledge, right? When you're offended, when you don't like something, when you want something but you don't say something. And so it's like the love is literally seeping out like a small hole in a tire. And before you know it, your love is flat because you haven't attended to it. You kept going, we'll be all right. He didn't mean it, she didn't mean it. And you keep going, and before you know it, I don't even like you no more. And when you pay attention to those silent leaks and you have good people around you, you can literally, put some air in that tire, put some love, have some conversations, apologize, be honest about what you need. Because everybody thinks it's always infidelity. Sometimes it's how you handle money. It's blended families. It's, how you handle the family, their access. When me and my husband got married, he said, "What's our number?" I was like, "What you mean?" He said, "What's our amount of money that we will give that we don't have to check in?" I was like, "Anything over 500, we got to check in and make sure it's good."
That's fair.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we had conversations. He said, "You travel a lot. How many days do I get with you before your family come over?" Now, I didn't follow that rule.
So she goes a little bit more into her relationship and
that's dope. That's
dope. Yeah, how her and her husband made things work. I think people and I think more women need to listen to women that speak in this manner. Because I think sometimes people kind of self-disclose without giving you everything. But her speaking about how they made their marriage work and her talking about that love is built through adversity. How do y'all feel about that? Because I think a lot of times today we don't, because for those who believe in love out there, y'all people are still quick to leave each other. And I know myself, I think Plug, we kind of agreed on tolerance and being able to stay with someone for a long period of time is all about the tolerance level. And even when the man came into the barbershop that day, it was all about staying through the hard times. And I think what she said was like very eye-opening. But then Sway also said a lot of things is about people putting their pride to the side. And we are talking about pride tonight in all different forms. So what do you guys think about what Miss Erica Campbell from Mary had to say? Right.
So no.
What's up, Joe Jet? Joe Jet, welcome in, big dog.
What's up, brother?
Of course, I think any strong relationship that's built off of love, or you're gonna have some adversity. It's not gonna be peaches and cream all the time. And I liked her analogy about the flat tire and being able to patch things and put air back into it, put love back into it. It takes work. Relationships take work. So it's.
But the question I have for you, Rain, for the ladies, how do you build that Teflon to stay though? You see what I mean? Even when the air is out of the tire, she didn't go replace it. She just put more air into it. You see what I mean? That's what I think we don't discuss enough. Is like these women who have like a good head on them shoulders, who stayed in marriages for 20, 30 years, still happily married. Like they're telling you without telling you that, hey, we've been through some things. But I love this person. And that adversity did nothing but build us and bring us closer. So what, like how do we get to the point where we're no longer replacing the tire with the Mexican shop? We keeping the tire we have and just patching it up and putting new air in
it. It's gotta be work on both sides. And two, you gotta, I think unless it's something super like major, as far as like DV or anything in that nature, physical, AB, all that stuff, you got to want to keep your marriage. I think there's two. I've said this so many times throughout this last year. There's too many outside influences. I think that Jen put the nail in the wood. She hit the nail on the head.
In the coffin.
Yeah. Heavy intentional communication. Absolutely. We can't go around assuming anything between what we got going on. We need to talk. We need to figure it out. Let's figure this out. Do we really want to be here? But like I was saying,
but a lot of women have, but Rain, a lot of women
influence.
But Rain, a lot of women have the concept that if they cheat, I'm gone.
They do.
So that's why I'm asking, like, how do even if you having heavy intentional communication, how do you build up that Teflon that she has, right? Because heavy intentional communication still takes time. That's stages, that's maturity, that's still years into the game. So how do you build that? Because like she has that armor on.
You
know what I mean?
It's her faith, it's her relationship with God, it's her relationship with herself too as well. Women, it's case by case basis, woman by woman basis. If you can deal with that, then you're going to stick around and deal with it. If you can't, then you can't. Just like some women, some spouses are meant to be military spouses. Some spouses can't be military spouses because they're all over the world doing this, that, and the other. It take each person's individual experience. That's what it's going to be. I mean, I would encourage anybody to stay, of course, but I mean, it's your tolerance. It's what you'll tolerate. It's what you'll. I mean, it's. I don't know. I can't give you a true answer. It's
Jen
different
said
for
some
everybody.
Jen says some already have Teflon. They just don't talk about it. What's your thoughts, Plug? I know you like this. This is more of a adult conversation about relationships. So this is a good one, right?
Yes, I love what she was talking about. Oh, I love Erica. I like what she was talking about. But when we do have these genuine conversations, understand that you know where you effed up at. So wherever you effed up, clean up. You know what I mean? Know when to be you, and then know when to handle your person with care. You know, understanding. You know what I'm saying? You got to strengthen your person at the same time. You know where they're weak at. You know, you got to build that trust. You got to, over time and trials, you know, stand on your word. You know what I mean? And if you don't, stand on that too. You know what I mean? Like I tell you straight up, I'm double standard, bro. I'm double standard. I'm gonna tell you first quarter, I'm double standard. I can do it, you can't. From the kid grade, it's just, this is man's world. Things that I do that you can't do, I won't allow you to do. There's things that I may say that you can't say to me. That's just how it is. And I let my truths be my truths, and my woes be my woes. You know, everybody ain't perfect, and it's I'm real understanding to everything but disrespect. I'm understanding to everything but disrespect and disloyalty. But I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love the challenge. I love a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Most men ain't built for a challenge, but I try to get ahead of challenges. That's the fun part about it, like getting ahead of the challenge, like getting to know your person and know when they finna do this, know when they finna do that, know when they finna say this, and get ahead of it and be ahead of it. Like it's a game. It's a game of life. It's a game of love. It's a game of relationships. It's all a game. It's all a game, and it's all understanding, but ultimately being in the paint with your person. Being in the paint with your person. Because if you've been that person like I have, that's given up too early, I won't do that again. I won't do that again.
I like that. I like that, Plug. I like that. See, and y'all, it's been a minute since we talked about relationships on No Middleman. It been a minute, like in this fashion. For sure.
Yeah, because we be having them nuanced conversations. Them flawed, because that's just inexperienced people. Those are you haven't had enough relationships, or you haven't been through enough woes to have these conversations. You have to fail. You know what I'm saying? Those are some of the best situations to fail forward. When they say fail forward, that's in business and relationships. You have to fail forward. Everything that you learned, that the woes that you had in the past relationship, you can't repeat those. You can't repeat those. If you was a mouthy, you a mouthy chicken, you slick at your gator, you got to work on that. Yeah. You got to work on that. If you are a lazy guy and you don't really handle your business, you have to work on that. You know what I'm saying? If you are disrespectful out the mouth as a man or a woman, hey, you got to work on that. Because everybody ain't going to be able to tolerate that for so long. You already know if your best friend, your partner, your homeboy, that's your dog. You get slick with him and he looking at you like this, hey, you already know your mouth slick, bro. Everybody gonna be able to take that. And a woman that's sensitive and she loves you like that, when you get slick like that with her too, hey, you crushing her. You ain't just making, like your partner mad. You crushing her, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you crushing her for real. So you gotta be mindful of who you are as a person and understand that, damn, man, I know I can get slick sometimes. Well, nigga, say that shit and go ahead and have that conversation with her and make it right. Right then, don't let it fester for a week or two. I ain't gonna say nothing to you for a week because you ain't said nothing to me. Man, you a man. You don't do no quiet treatment, man. You go in there and say, man, here, we finna talk right now. No, I don't want to talk. I don't care what you want to do. We finna talk right now. Now let's get to it. And then, you know what I'm saying? After you assert your dominance, then ease off in it and be like, yeah, now come on, let's have a conversation. Yeah, I know what I did. I know I'm stupid. You know, I say some stupid, but now we done got the playfulness out of it. Now let's get serious. And then we get in depth. We get deep. And we get it all out. And then we get a nut. They all see what a nut goes. Then we get a nut. You know what I mean? Like all that's real life grown folk conversation. Or you hold each other till you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And let them know, like, reassure that person. You know what I mean? Reassure that person that that's what it is. And this is what it is. And we here. And I'm always going to be here. You know what I'm saying?
And that was real love with Plug. Little Pitty said older generation taught the younger generation how to be Teflon. Now it's a lost art because women not women no more. We're not beating down on women today, Little Penny. We're not beating down on Classic said, any man in the chat ever been the person in your relationship to say we need to talk? If yes, what was the reason? Oh, we'll come back to it. I'm gonna start at. We're gonna start at.
I love that. I love that. I got one for you. I got one for you, Class. I got one for you, Class.
Jiz said both have to want the same results when working through adversity, and both need to put in the work. Agree. Classic said, I'm convinced that every single issue is rooted in emotional don't tell me, don't say it, Plug. Let me get it. It ain't validity.
It is validity.
Oh, it is validity. Nothing never looks like it sounds. Validity of the woman. It is what it is. What it is. It is what it is. It's our job to manage down. Mario said, real talk. I already put that up. Class said, I'm not playing no games. Recess is over. Jen said, we don't need to talk for me to know your character. Your actions show me all I need to know. I agree. Class said, talk about what? What be wrong? What's the problem? Life really isn't that complex. MFs be in their feelings about dumb ish. Then hey, Classic, you open that portal. They want to talk all the time. I told you, keep your eyes closed. Marion said, when you give up too early, you miss out on something that could have been the best thing you ever had. But Mario, the question I have for the women is though, so do the women just be talking? Do y'all just be talking?
Talking about what?
Because a lot of women say they gonna leave if certain things happen. So do y'all really just be talking?
I think most women don't really want to leave.
So do y'all really just be talking? No, that's the question.
I've never left a relationship though, so I can't.
Okay.
I've asked the person I was with, hey, do you really want to do this? And then we ended it when they said no. So,
no, Penny, it was a joke, big dog. It was a joke. No, it was a joke, Penny.
We was just clowning.
You got to keep the women engaged. We just,
it's hard to talk about because I've never just up and left over infidelity, over lies, or anything like that. Fortunately, in my lifetime, I have not experienced any kind of DV or any kind of things in that nature. Well, no, I had a small incident, but oh no, and I just lied. Wait, y'all, no,
you got choked or popped in the mouth.
Wait a minute.
Popped in the mouth or you
neither one. Don't. She just talking, y'all. None of that.
No, I didn't know it wasn't that.
Yeah,
but I did.
I wasn't ready.
I had to think about it. I did leave a relationship. I did leave. But that was after trying to make it work, and it never improved. So I did leave a relationship, but with that being said, I think most women leave today, or some women leave today because of outside influences more so than their own decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maturity. It's all about maturity.
I just we'll get back to after this. And shout out to Miss Jessica Smith. Thank you for joining the chat. Make sure you hit the like button. Thank you to all the wrenches, man. Every night I'm gonna keep trying to put that out there. Thank y'all for what you do, because you could be any other place, but you're here watching. So we appreciate you at the No Middle Man. Jen said, I don't think women know until they are in the position to be fair. Fact of the matter is, no one wants to have a cheating partner, and that is the defense response. You cheat, you're gone. Thank you, Jen. See, thank you for just like laying it out there. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something today, and I think Plug try to give it to y'all. Men, if women were more direct, I think it'll be a lot less confusion. And I know Rain gonna hit back with, well, if men was more, we talking about women.
Because you see how it's set up.
Yeah, if women are more direct, stop putting these innuendos out there, because they almost feel like soft threats.
Example.
Just say, like, hey,
what threats do to you, bro? What threats do to you?
I'm not.
I don't have to be here.
They make me chuckle. Soft threats make me chuckle.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's to me, like what Jen just said sounds so much better. Like, hey, I care about you deeply. The one thing I don't want you to do is hurt me by cheating. I can't tell you I'm going to leave, but that is something I really hold deep to my heart. Like, don't do that to me. Just say that instead of saying, oh, if you cheat, I'm gone. And then the man do something and then you stay. To me, you're creating a future bottleneck. You're creating a future bottleneck, because now men remember a lot. Y'all think men don't listen and stuff. Men remember a lot. So when a man remembers your response and you do the opposite, now he doesn't know who you truly are. Because you gave him a first response, but then you said now you're saying you're gonna stay. So how does he know that you're not gonna go get even on him? Where does his trust lie now with you? Because you didn't have that very just direct, hey, this is what I don't want to happen. Please don't do that. But I can't tell you how I'm gonna act in this situation unless it comes about. Just so that you can have the conversation. Because when you make very direct comments, like, you're almost like, stand on your word. If that's your word, stand on your word.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So then, if that man cheat on you, he should already expect when he come to the house, your stuff should be gone and your car gone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't stay around to want to have a conversation and talk through it, because you initially told me 3 years ago that ain't what you wanted, and you're gonna leave if that happens. Pick a side. You got to pick a side, because now you're confusing the conversation. You see what I mean? Because go ahead, Ryan. I know you have a question.
So if I put that up front, you cheat on me, I'm gone, then why go cheat on me?
That's a question for you.
That's a question for him. That ain't for every man too. You know,
why is
these questions?
Why is that even why is that even a statement for a woman to tell a man?
Rain, this is the stuff y'all talk about. This is stuff y'all talk about.
Damn.
Men, we try to say less. Men try to say less than possible. You know my rule. You just be quiet and cute. I'm straight. Hey, you ain't gotta say a word. hey, silence is golden. You know what I mean? Like, peace is hey, peace be unto you. You know what I mean?
What's the worst common non-cheating or financial conversation?
I'm gonna tag that, Plug, because you got to answer his first one too. Let me get through these so y'all we can answer that, because he had some good ones about what. In my youth, I made a lot of mistakes by walking away instead of communicating. Thank you for taking accountability, Meryl. Now that I'm older, it's different. I do get up and leave because I can't abide by cheating when I'm willing to share, but only. Okay, so you in a different hole. You in a whole nother realm, because you open to the game that some of these people are interested in. FBA said, I think once you get older, you put your non-negotiables up front. See, that's okay. Up front, and when they get crossed, because people like to cross lines, you leave, especially if you're going through a bunch of turmoil. Classic said, I'm going to do whatever I want to do every day. If being disloyal to you is something I want to do today, I'm 10 out of 10. Your fault. Blame yourself.
Dang. Savage.
Penny said free will. Economics said, I'm not going to cheat if I feel that I have to go get it elsewhere. I commit to leaving this situation prior to cheating because you're not doing something correctly to begin with. Okay. He said, an affirmed man, a uplifted man, a properly drained man doesn't even desire outside box.
Is that true, Plug and North? Yeah, souls.
I don't know. I don't even know who you were speaking to. Most women know what's going on. What's going down? Maria say what you mean.
Say what you mean. Mean what you
say.
Let's get back to that star question.
I got you up here. It was two of them. Here go the first one.
Say amen in the chat. Have you ever been the person in a relationship to say we need to talk? If yes, what was the reason? Okay, yeah, the reason was not communication. It's the how it was being communicated to. I don't like I don't knows. I don't like I don't knows. I don't like I don't knows. And most of the conversations, I think most of the conversations that's not financial and cheating that most people we have, that they're not satisfied. Most people probably thinking more of a satisfaction, or they're not getting it enough, or they're not. It's not as frequent as they would like. Other than that, I really don't think there's nothing more when you're thinking that if it's not a financial situation, or it's not a cheating situation, it's or excitement, like you're not going out enough. I don't know. Those conversations, I don't think I'll say in my age, we don't have those conversations. Those conversations are not valid. You know what I mean? Like, they're not valid. You know what I mean? Like, I think when I remember I said that most people are either punching up or punching down.
Yeah.
Either with somebody who's out of their league and they're punching up trying to please that person, or they're with somebody who they feel is beneath them that they'll have no respect for. No one is punching forward. No one has somebody that they truly respect or they view as, not an equal, but at least like on my level. You know what I'm saying, man? If she on my level, man, I can deal with her. You know what I mean? Like, no one really tries to find that type of connection anymore. They're more looking up at a person. They're looking for the looks, the aesthetics of everything, or they're dealing with somebody that they can run over and do whatever the hell they want to do.
Okay.
They don't get nobody who's got that same drive, that same thirst and zest for life, and that same mentality of, yeah, you take care of this, I take care. I make sure I take care of you. Like, ain't too many people looking for that person that says, man, I'm here to take care of you, make sure you got everything you need. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of match that same, like their actual who they are matches the game that you're trying to spit. Like, be like, man, I show up, I do my thing, you know what I'm saying? I make sure you straight, I got your back. And she like, yeah, that's normal. That's what I'm on.
Yeah.
Like, I make sure you straight. I make sure it's clean. I make sure you fed. You ain't leaving out of here without no hot meal. You ain't going to bed without no hot meal. You ain't working no 12 hours, no 10 hours without no hot meal. Like, that's I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know.
You ever had to have that talk, Ray, with somebody? We need to talk.
As a woman, I don't say we need to talk. I just voice my needs and wants. Hey, I need some quality time. Hey, we need to do this. Or, hey, we should do that. Or, this is what I'm missing. Hey, this is what I'm missing. What can we do to, fix it?
All right. Well, I got PTSD from that phrase, so I don't use it with nobody. So on to the next question that we start. What is the most common and non-cheating or financial conversation that couples have to work through? Guaranteed some petty
It's
ish.
little petty.
Let's see here.
That couples have to. Oh, you said you was gonna call me back. You didn't call me back. You said you was gonna do something and you didn't do. That's petty, little petty, and that's not like financial or relationship type deal. You said you was gonna do this and you ain't did this yet. Or
Yeah,
if you're off your like normal thing that you normally do, that him or her
Oh
expecting
yeah.
something. Like like people shouldn't have expectations. Like if you do something this many times a week or call at a certain time or text at a certain time, y'all talk for a certain length and it's missing somewhere, that's little petty stuff.
You right.
That's that bull. Like say you 4 for 5, right? Let's just say Monday you get your good morning, Tuesday you get your good morning, Wednesday you get your good morning, Thursday, then Friday hit, and you like, well, my good morning at?
I didn't get a good morning.
I put it up, bitch, you 4 for 5. Let me check you 4 for 5. Good luck.
Let me ask y'all a question though about that, because do y'all feel like people who need that is because they didn't have it growing up? Do y'all feel like that?
I think people like once you give them good love, they always want good love. They just greedy.
I just feel like growing up, like we didn't have these type of expectations even when we were loved deeply by our parents. Like I tell people all the time, like my dad never gave us a hug, dog, until after my mother passed. Like we were like in our late 20s. Like, but that didn't mean my dad didn't love me. Like that, I don't understand why when we get into a relationship with people that we don't even know, that we're getting to know, we now feel like we need so much of something that we never required before.
Yeah.
Like
because all this accessibility.
It baffles me. I know I be thinking deep into stuff, but I think like that. Like, why do you did you lack that? Like, and those are, to me, those are more intentional, heavy conversations. Those are heavy conversations that people need to know. Like, hey, this is the reason why I like when you send me a good morning text. Because
it makes me feel this type of way.
Yeah, because everything stems from something. Like for me, I'm an isolated person because once my mom passed, I isolated myself from everybody. Like family, friends, everybody. So that's the new souls. Like, I don't need you to talk to me every day. I don't need all that, because I have grown and molded myself from one of the darkest moments of my life. So now I don't need all that. I don't require that, because I also know the person who's doing it today could be gone tomorrow. Like, I don't, like, you know what I mean? I tell people, like, I was a mama's boy, so I call my mom.
That's not like trauma.
Yeah, I said that. I said that's why I don't say certain things, because I'm definitely open about that. I tell people all the time, like, but it's also a healthy trauma, because I don't rely on people.
Rely on other people.
I don't rely on other people because I know how quickly that could be gone. Like my motivation can't be for that good morning text or that I love you, or like my motivation can't be built on that, because when that person leaves, where are you going to get it from? You know what I mean?
I dig what you're saying.
And that's why I think like relationships and stuff are so important. Like even friendships, like you got to let people know what type of person you are from the get-go, because they can understand, so they don't take it personal. Like that's why when me and Flood first started, I said, "Hey, dog, I'm a horrible friend." You know what I mean? If my sister watching this, my sister been calling me for 4 weeks. I ain't talking.
I like when you say that, because then I just okay.
Yeah, like that's
it don't
me.
change. It don't change the way I engage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I don't like to see somebody take my phone and just be seeing it. Like I be mad when I say like y'all might be in the group or whatever, And then I see it, I say 16 messages. I'm trying to hurry up and fight back. Like, man, what the hell I missed? I'm trying to go up a stroll and see what I missed. You know what I mean? Because I like to give people what I expect. If you text me, I'm trying to hurry up and respond, because when I text you, hey.
See, I don't do that. I don't do that with people. Like my thing, and I think it's a pride. Like, I put my pride to the side because I know that I can't equally give you that back.
Yeah, but when you say that, like I say what she say what you mean what you say. So when you say that, it's understood. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's understood. Like, oh, he ain't gonna fight back, but when he see it, he'll fight back. When he see it, he'll fight back.
Like, because like for me, I feel like everybody needs their time too. Like, when we living in our hustle and bustle of our days, dog, sometimes you just need your time. And like, I don't really want to respond to a text right now because this is the first free moment I got today. And I'm not trying to be social with my time. You know what I mean? Like I know it feels bad. Like, literally, my dad called. Like, I answered my dad's call. Like I answered my dad's call, but I just got to that point. Like, I just got to that point. Because it's just different, you know. That's what pops.
I just got to the point where I can let him slide. See, You just got to the point where you started to pick up. I just got to the point where I can let him slide. I'm gonna let you slide, bro. We done talked like 17 times a week. Man, I'm good on you right now. I ain't got nothing to talk to you about. Tell me about the issue next week.
And then too, I'm big about trends, right? Once I pick up on the trend, like when I know how our conversations are gonna go, I really have to be in the headspace to take it.
Yeah.
Like I know you're about to bombard me with the 4 weeks that I haven't heard from you with everything that's happening, and I have to be in the space for that. Like, I have to be in the space because I'm a person who wants to give you something back. Like,
It's IDAGF. No, it was a person. That's you. I don't give him. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
But at the same time, I equally don't hold it against you.
Yeah, I get it.
Man, I ain't hear from Plug this week. Cool. I know he good. I know. And then if I really needed to know, I could go. He up. I know where to go.
You know where I'm at.
Yeah, I know where to go.
Where my 220s at, bro? Where my 220s?
The shop at the house.
At the crib. That's it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And like, Plug done pulled up at the crib before on the weekend. He done pulled up before. Like, he'll pull up like, hey, do. Hey,
yeah. I can't not now. You be with that Jesus chicken, dog. I can't pull up like I used to, man. You on that Jesus chicken, dog.
Hey, man. But I know y'all listening to us gabble, man. We apologize, man. It's a good conversation, though, man. It's a good conversation. I think everybody just needs to. You got to know where people land, man. You got to know where people land. I think it would save a lot. What's up, Flip?
Hey, what's up, Jake? What's up, boy? Hey, man, I miss you, boy.
The most hospitable man in the shot area.
Man, that man, hey, wonderful, man. Wonderful guy.
We ain't talking about Carmelo.
I said the same thing.
Golly, let the man live. So grew up a firm believer. Don't ask, don't tell. If she has a problem, she will let you know and keep going. Ignorance is bliss. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't know about that.
We gonna knock that shit out, bro. No. That attitude there is not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work, bro. You got to address that, man. You got to knock that out the back. Hey, Rain, what's wrong?
Rain,
what's wrong? Don't do that. Listen, Rain, what's wrong? What's wrong, sugar? What's wrong, sugar? Talk to me.
I expected that phone call yesterday and you never called.
Man, listen. You know a nigga be busy now. You know I be busy now. I be having shit to do, but listen, though. Look. I ain't gonna miss the next one. I promise you that. You feel me? We straight?
We straight.
What you want? What I
want.
What you want? Huh? I got you. Want some Mystic? You want a Mystic Fago? What you want?
Fago pineapple.
You want Fago pineapple? I got
you.
Hey, I'm at the show right now.
Watch this, Plug. Right, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
Yeah, what's wrong? She lost. She lost that quick, Plug.
No. She still thinking about that pineapple Fago right now. Hold on, I got her going off that pineapple Fago. Hey,
I'm now Plug. Rain, what's wrong?
You said we was gonna go to the movies last weekend. We never went.
Oh, that's it?
Where are we going?
Oh, that's it? Oh, man. All right, man. I thought there's something really wrong with you. Hey, back to creating content. So
it ain't bribing, man. It's just speaking. It's just speaking your partner's language. You dig what I'm saying about speaking?
Classic said him and Jen agreed on something, y'all. It's gonna be a solid week.
On Monday. We sit now, Jen. Appreciate it.
You just scored. To be honest,
I'm draining. No energy for it.
Y'all been cooking up in here. We apologize. We all know we were just running our mouth. Real talk, Jen. Classic said, why do women hate when their concerns seem small as they actually are? That's a good question.
Because we feel they're bigger than they actually are.
Irish goodbyes.
Oh, he said Irish goodbyes or what? Irish goodbyes is more
for knowing the saying goodbye.
Hurt, I don't know. Like, I don't like your tone. He said me. So what did you understand? What did you understand in what I said? You don't care about my feelings. Man.
This shit again.
Oh man. Who are you arguing with, Classic? That sounds like some crazy petty draining conversation. In Too Deep says side ninja energy. I'm only here to work in the middle. I'm the middleman. He said, hey, souls, I'm trash as a homie too, gang.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you, it about six days. What about 6 days?
He said, I'm trash as a homie too, dog.
Hey, I was thinking like, man, this got to be for content. This got to be for content. He has not left his phone on red for this long.
He said, I'm trash. Oh, man. We trash, class. Teflon. Yeah, and it's funny that we just used the word Teflon and he came in. Classic said I was young once, Miss Washington. I feel that. Okay, y'all just getting at it. Plug lies. Plug ain't lying, man. You lying, Plug. You missed it. You'll miss the next one.
No, I won't. I don't, man. He said bribing. I said I'm not bribing. I just speak language, man. I love people, man.
Thank you, Classic said perfect example. Thank you, Classic. More problems for you in Too Deep. She said, and that's how it goes. So hey, lady. John R said, hey, ladies.
Player stepped in the room.
Yeah, man. Like for real. This is a good conversation, man. We ain't talked about relationships in a hot minute, man. Thank you to Mary, man. Thank you to Mary. So we're gonna close the show out with our last segment, Souls Talk. And, we got to get back to the petty side of America. I had to get y'all all laughing and joking. So we're going to move over to Souls Talks. Here we go. So for the last segment of the night, we have Souls Talk. And we have at the bottom, should we judge or separate? Bud Crawford. So for those who didn't pay attention, Bud was front and center at the UFC fights in front of the White House and posed with the President Donald J. Trump. So let's see.
Against Terrence Crawford got to be studied. Only black people say you're not black when you do something that goes against the social norms of what black people deem as acceptable. We always do dumb shit like this, saying, oh, now we know your character, using Terrence Crawford's slogan or quote that he once said, that now we know your character, when he went on the Pivot podcast, right? We just gonna pretend like we didn't know this UFC event was coming. We gonna pretend like the UFC event wasn't at the White House. That's what we gonna do. And while you're at it, if you gonna cancel Terrence Crawford, you might as well cancel all your favorite fighters, because they were probably at this UFC event. Don't matter if they didn't take a picture with Donald Trump. They were still at the event. So technically, they still supporting the event and Donald Trump regardless, if that's the angle that we're going to do. But I know this is more considered fake outrage or selective outrage. And the fact that it's black people holding Terrence Crawford accountable for something that really shouldn't even be a discussion. He took a picture with Donald Trump, so what? most of your favorite artists of today have one taking a picture with Donald Trump somewhere down the line. So if that's the case, then you need to cancel every single body, period. Period. And I'm talking about all the way from the 80s, 90s, all the way up to now. It'd be so hard to really support us sometimes because we so damn backwards in the way we think. The fake outrage against Terrence Crawford got to be studied. Only black people say you're not black when you do something that goes against the social norms of what black people deem as acceptable. We always do dumb shit like this, saying, "Oh, now we know your character," using Terrence Crawford's slogan or quote that he once said that now we.
So now we know his character, man. Do y'all feel like we should judge people or separate them from what we like them for? I think this kind of goes into like that R. Kelly analogy, right? Like you could still love his music, but know that he did something that you might not agree with. But why do we do this? Like why? Like the OG, everybody was just praising Terrence Crawford about 4 months ago. Like got his bag, went on the pivot, called out Shannon Crowder for his stupid statement. Everybody was on him. He been on the back with Carissa Shields, you know what I mean? He coaching all the boxers up. But then he takes a picture at an event and we go into this whole selective outrage. And it's a lot of stuff on TikTok about this. Like they going in. Like, so what for the show's talks tonight, you know, we talking about pride. Should we put our pride aside and judge people off of who they are or separate them from the events and what we like them for?
Okay. I got several photos with football players that I may run into at the airport, say on my many travels. And this certain incident happened. I was in the airport. It was a Super Bowl weekend. I was coming back from, with my mother. And I happened to see Warren Sapp. My people was like, "Oh, snap, there go Warren Sapp. You want to go take a picture?" I say, "No." No, I'm good on that. But that was for a personal reason. You know what I'm saying? That was for a personal reason. Me and him had a run in. I tried to get a picture with him, and he was an asshole. and now I'll never want to take a picture with him. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But that ain't got nothing to do. If he's at an event with the president, for the president, a UFC fight, and the president come up, we'll take a picture. Okay. So what's his character? What's his character? Because he never spoke about his political position or none of that. You just automatically think that Donald Trump's against black people. He really think he's sitting in the White House thinking about you. It is what it is. I have no problem with what he did. He took a picture. So what?
I want to show this. I want to show this too, Plug, because I think this means a lot too, right? Like, because he even put it on his. Y'all only got the photo because he put it on his own page. But this is what he said. He said, "Who would have knew the president of the United States of America was a big fan of a kid from a small city called Omaha?"
Omaha. Wow.
I think sometimes. So I'm gonna say this, and I know this is
gonna be, that's big. How would they twist that? How can they twist that? Internet is evil.
And that's what I was saying. Like, my thing is, I'm finna give y'all a gym tonight, man. I'm finna give y'all a gym tonight. I'm gonna put that second camera so I can do like what Plug do. But I'm gonna give y'all a gym tonight. For real. I like that. I told Plug that was so dope on the show. I'm gonna give y'all a gym tonight. If y'all don't want to see this, start supporting the people who look like you more. Let me say that one more time. If you don't want to see this, start supporting the people who look like you more. Some people are so impressed by who is a fan of them because we're not big enough fans for them.
That's the president.
but it's also y'all all had a moment where maybe your dad or somebody in your family told you for the first time they proud of you, and it just stood out above any other thing you could have got in life. That's what this moment was for Bud, dog. Hey, I'm a small dude who had a horrible background, fighting all the time in Nebraska, getting in trouble. They rescued me in the youth program in boxing. I'm a champion. And this man took the time out of his day.
The president said,
yeah.
The president said he is a fan.
Yeah. Like I'm telling y'all, man, if we start to be big fans like these other people are, these will be normal occurrences.
Mm-hmm.
We don't root for our people as hard as other people who they feel would never have root for them.
Straight up, man. But still, I don't give if everybody root for it. It's the president. The president come and say, "Hey, Souls," you gonna be like, "What?" I'm gonna be like, "What?" Man, we finna take a picture. Off the tippy. Off the tippy. He said my name. This man know who I am.
And look at this, y'all. Now look at this though. Y'all, this is why these comments are important.
Matt Barnes. That's Matt Barnes?
Yeah,
Matt Barnes.
Shaking my elfin head. Kenny Barnes. Come on, champ. This a clown, ain't it? Van Lathan, sigh. Like, look at this, y'all. Look at this, bro. What is this? Man, look at this, y'all. Then you finally got the one rapper.
Say hard.
Yeah, but then you got this rapper who shops at Walmart that got the deal from Under Armour now, Trail. He said, fire. I'm cool on Bud. Look at this. What? Character. We're talking character. What the F, Bud?
Come on.
That's Rico, too. That's Rico, Ray, from Lovely Bodies.
Mm-hmm.
She always supports. Ohio Boxing said, "I'm so happy. I'm not consumed and controlled by politics or race. Terrence Crawford earned the right to be able to take a picture with whoever the F he wants to take a picture with. We need to stop forcing our politics should be political views and personal hate on other people. This man is a 3-time undisputed champion, millionaire with a great reputation, and he still got his own kind talking about counseling him of who he's taking a picture with. You can't make this up, dog."
Yeah, y'all some hoes for that, cuz. Now, like, you know what? Now, seeing that first picture was like I don't even know why they tripping. Like, I don't know why they tripping. But then when I see his own account where he put it up, that's like, damn, he know who I am. That's it.
Yeah.
Y'all, Matt Barnes, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm be real with y'all, but y'all some suckers, man. Y'all, I'm being for real, but y'all, hey, this when keeping it real goes wrong, Playboy. This when keeping it real goes wrong, boy. I'm trying to tell y'all, boy, better stop thinking y'all gangsters, man. Y'all better enjoy that revenue y'all make, man. Sit back, get that paper, man. Enjoy life. Because this right here make you look, now they look petty to me, cuz.
Yeah. And I'm telling y'all, man, I'm telling y'all, dog, me and Rain disclosed to you. I'm telling y'all, dog, it's so many of us not supporting us. So, you know what I mean?
Y'all heard Rain. Rain said us.
Us. We.
So, man, Matt Barnes is the 3-0. Hey, bro. It's crazy work, man. But I'm just telling y'all, man, start becoming big fans, man. If we become big as fans, people will look at us the same, man. I'm telling y'all right now, man. Y'all got anything else for this Souls Talk before we end tonight?
Good job, bud. Donald Trump know who you is, dog. That's cool. That's
the
cool
president of the United States know who you are.
That's
and
cool
as a fan,
bro. That means his cabinet know too.
Thank you. Thank you. So, man, shout out to Bud, man. That was Souls Talk, man. I had so many things I wanted to put up. Tomorrow's Souls Talk is going to be epic. I can't wait to see it. I was gonna change it out today, but Bud was already on the thumbnail. Bud was already on the. Matt Barnes is compromised. Let everyone have the spotlight. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why certain accomplishments don't mean the same. Like it baffles me, man. But tonight, guys, we talked about pride. And what we noticed about pride can be a positive thing. It could be a negative thing. Pride can also put you in a sticky situation where your girl might get dogged out. And then pride can also make your own people look at you a little bit different. But most importantly, pride is not something we should celebrate or tolerate. It's something that we all just should have. Pride in ourselves, man. So, Rain, what do you got for us? I ain't need no strip, boy. That's no filtered souls right there. Go ahead, Rain. Go ahead, close us out, Rain.
Go ahead and close us out.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That is Monday night edition of No Middleman.
She glitched.
I did that.
Still thinking about that pineapple fago, boy. She's still thinking about that pineapple fago, boy.
Whether y'all agreed, disagreed, or had your panties in a wad, hey, we still had a good conversation here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit subscribe. Make sure y'all join us for tomorrow night around the same time, 8:50 Central Time, so we can have some more good conversations. You have myself, Soft Rain. We have our own channels. Uncle Plug TV has his own channel, and you are on Souls of Thought channel. So make sure y'all go follow me and Plug, or subscribe to me and Plug's channel as well. If you are catching this on a rewatch, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you comment down below because we talk back, and make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Thank y'all for everybody who participated in the chat and kept the conversation flowing as always. And the truth don't need no middleman. Y'all make sure y'all have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you, Rain. Guys, we will play a song heading out. And once that song is up, we will be ending this stream. We appreciate everybody. Make sure on the rewatch you leave a comment, and make sure you support the channels. Make sure you support everybody who is up here. Myself, we got Uncle Plug and Uncle Plug TV. Him and Plug in with Doe today was an amazing episode. I think that could be a series for show. And then make sure y'all check out Soft Rain's Sunday weekly Radar with Rain. That was a great Sunday show. She actually added in the sports segment. I am going to help her edit the intro to that portion, but she did a great job with the sports segment. And you guys all know, if you need to put your bets in with no middleman, Trust in Souls, Knicks in 5, it didn't let you down. You can catch us on Sundays, 1181 Pressure Plays with myself and Uncle Plug. And then we also have the rest of the team as well. It's the Raw Society. I think we have it in this one. Let me see if I can get it on the stream real quick for y'all. So here is the Raw Society. If you got a second, take a screenshot of this real quick. Let me get the comments off the screen. Make sure y'all tap in with everybody that makes up the Raw Society Coalition. That's classic codes. Y'all see them in the chat. Myself, Souls of Thought. You got your favorite Uncle Plug TV. You got Conversations with Soft Rain. And then you got the one and only Welcome Down Tez. Check out Tez. And I want to put something out there, man. Y'all go over to Plug channel, man, because YouTube playing. Man. Y'all go get my boy for real. YouTube is playing. Y'all get my boy watch hours up, because he already got him, but look like he gonna have to go into double time. So y'all make sure y'all go over to Uncle Plug TV. He gonna have to get 8,000, I guess. I don't know what it is. We did send a message to the man though, but we need to make sure.
We talk to the man.
Yeah, but we need to make
sure
we need to make sure we get that situated for him though, man. But we appreciate everybody who tuned in, man. We appreciate y'all, and we will see y'all tomorrow night. And that's been No Middleman.
No middleman. 3 different souls, 1 mission. Trying to heal people in a world full of division. Souls. Soft Rain. Plug. Plug from that Florida ground where the storms hit hard, where pain stay hidden underneath emotional scars. Raised around old school men that survived through struggle, teaching life lessons while the world learned hustle. He watched brothers lose themselves chasing an image, Watch pride and ego break friendships in the middle. Now everybody online searching for validation, but real healing never come from attention. That's why he talks smooth with intention in his words, like a Dave Hollister record when the late night burn. Never forcing wisdom, he just let it connect. Cause real knowledge hit deeper when it come with respect. No middleman tonight, just truth and soul trying to heal tonight. In a world where everybody choosing sides, we just trying to bring the people back alive. No fake love, no disguise, just real conversations changing minds. No middleman tonight. Soft rain got Alabama grapes all in the aura. Georgia roots in the spirit every time she talking for us. Type of woman make pain feel lighter in a room, like sunlight touching darkness in the middle of gloom. She done seen women settle just to avoid loneliness, seen men emotionally unavailable, disguise brokenness. Now everybody guarded, acting emotionally cold, scared to love cause betrayal changed the soul. But she still believe in compassion and understanding, cause she know every cold heart won't start a damage. And when she speak it feel warm like Sunday service, like old school soul music with a deeper purpose. No middleman tonight, just truth and soul trying to heal tonight. In a world where everybody chooses sides, we just trying to bring the people back alive. No fake love, no disguise.
Yeah. This ain't no handouts, no shortcuts, no middleman. No middleman. No middleman. No middleman. No middleman. No middleman. No middleman, I get it direct. Pressure talk, I don't deal in the flicks. Cut the line, I don't wait, I collect. If it's mine, I'ma claim my respect. No middleman, I move with intent. Boss moves only, every dollar was spent. No favors, no deals, no rent. Built from the ground, now the whole game bent. Started with a vision, had to cut the distractions. No handshake, just results and reactions. They was talking plays, I was making it happen. Turn losses to losses, then flipped it to